Let's go. Some people come out to their friends and family, some people come out to the internet. I wanted to make this video for like 3 reasons. 1, so that you know how to like refer to me. 2, so that you can know that it's okay to be you, and oh my god, that sounds so cliche, but it's still true. And 3, because it has to do with musical theater, and that musical theater has traditionally been driven by non-traditional people. So there's that. And it will definitely continue to be, I'm pretty sure. Oh, and 4, it's Pride Month, and kind of missed the boat on that one. There's like 1 day left, but it's still Pride Month. It still counts. Most people on this channel see my Everything Wrong with Hamilton video, and they're like, "There's a man who likes men," and I'm here to say, whoops, not quite. It turns out, see, I've been putting off this video for like the entire month because I've been thinking about it. I wasn't quite sure what I was going to say when confronted with the issue of gender and sexuality, because like I know what I think about it, but when it comes to like personally, I'm not quite sure. I actually like sexuality, attraction wise, I'm pretty sure, but that also ties into gender, which is the more dubious of the two. I guess I tend to identify with lesbians, not straight men. I've never felt like men, don't really like men. I don't like their form, their behavior, their general essence, except that sometimes I do. Obviously, Daveed Diggs is like an exception, because he's still incredibly hot. I like men sometimes. It's weird because I just don't feel comfortable being vulnerable to them, and that's a big part of attraction, because there's looking at them being like, that is a fine person, and I definitely feel that, but I do not feel the part of me that is like, I would be okay opening myself up to them. It kind of stops there. And it's weird. Gender and sexuality is weird. It's weird. I generally tend to think of myself like more feminine-ish. Basically my whole life up until this point, I've been struggling with the question like, oh, am I? People just kind of assume like I'm gay. People just kind of assume like, you know, because of the way that I act or the way that I have acted historically, just like in my mannerisms and in my speech and in my interest being musical theater, people have put that label on me before I was okay with it being applied, and I guess I'm still not necessarily okay with it being applied because it's not quite accurate. It's weird, man. It's weird. Man, it's weird. There's like 2 schools of thought, right? There's like radical feminism, which is like, gender doesn't exist. Nothing is anything, it's all a social construct. And then there's like liberal feminism, which is like, actually, gender and sexuality is a spectrum. I don't know which one of those I believe. I guess both of them. Inherently, no, like, it is all just a social construct, but like, so is love and property and stuff like that. Not that I'm equating love and property. There's also like, regardless of that, people kind of tend to define themselves and define other people along those terms. People definitely have been subjugated and oppressed because of their made up, basically, orientation. People have been oppressed for being what is called gay. I'm not saying being gay doesn't exist, but I'm saying it doesn't exist as much as being straight doesn't exist. Everything is on a spectrum. I think everyone's like gayer than they think they are. It's all nebulous. Nothing means anything at all. It's all just made up, but it is also a spectrum. It's confusing overall. So, be okay with that. I guess that's my first 2 points. 1, you can call me they or she. Obviously, people call me like he all the time that don't know, and that's like mostly fine. I'm not gonna like harp on them. Usually, like, it varies how much that bothers me from day today, literally from hour to hour, I can be fine with it, or be like, like, you know, maybe like throwing a she in there or something. And two, like, this is all really nebulous, but this is the way of the future. Because guess what? No one is straight. Guess what? No one is straight. Everyone is at least bi. You heard it here, folks. Heterosexuals are not a thing. I'm gonna do a video about gender and voice types, because that's something that's been bugging me. So that'll be tomorrow. I'll see you then. Till then, remember, just nothing means anything except that it kind of does. Be whatever gender or sexual orientation you want to be, obviously, because here's the thing, it's not going to become more taboo. It's not going to become less okay. It's only going to become more okay from here. If you don't feel comfortable now, like I'm not entirely sure how comfortable I feel being in the Midwest, like presenting as something more than like a cis person. I don't know, but I think that we as a society will get there. Come out if you want to, don't come out, just live your life. Which is, again, like, live your life is as cliche as, oh, it's okay to be you, but it's also, like, true. In my experience, what I have recently kind of learned is that people are actually more well-equipped to be like, yeah, okay, if this makes you feel better, people are more tended towards not really caring than judging you. So know that. And also, comment, like, and subscribe. Ooh, YouTuber plug. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow for that rant about voice types. Have a great day.